In this part of the lesson, we will be working on page 151 and onward. What I need you to do is go to our class website, either in the resources section or on slide 5. Click on the link here, and this will take you directly to the project files in our Google Drive and on to lesson 05. Lesson 05. Again, you can also access this through the resources, project files, and go ahead and select lesson 05. You're going to download this image here, 05C start. 05C start. So go ahead, download it, save it to your folder, and open it in Photoshop. I already have mine here loaded for you, and have your book open. Again, this is page 151. You're going to save it as 05C underscore working. So go ahead and save as. Make sure you go to your documents folder and go to your own folder for your period. And save it there as 05C working. You're going to click on Image Adjustments, Shadows and Highlights. So Photoshop will automatically apply the default setting to the image, and it'll lighten the background so you can see the before and after. Okay. Step 4, we need to click on Show More options to expand the dialog box. So go ahead and make sure it's clicked, or you have the check mark right there. And in the shadows area, let's input 50% for the amount. You can drag the slider, or you can just type 50%. Tonal width is 50. Radius is 38. Highlights is 14. And you'll be able to kind of see the difference gradually as we input these values. Tonal width is 46. Radius is 43. So again, this is a great way to lighten up a dark photo while preserving the detail and not overblowing your image. Color correction slider under the adjustments area to 5 instead of 20. And the midtone contrast to 22. All right. Go ahead and click OK to accept. We're moving on to page 153. There are many tools that you can use in Photoshop to correct various errors or glitches in an image, and this is one of them, the red eye. So red eye occurs when the retina of a subject's eye is reflected by the camera flash. It commonly occurs in photographs of a subject in a darkened room because the subject's irises are wide open. Red eye is easy to fix in Photoshop. In this exercise, you will remove the red eye from the girl's eyes in the portrait. So step 1, let's zoom into her eye by using the zoom tool. You can use the scrubby zoom if it's checked. up here. We studied this before, or you can drag a marquee if it's unchecked, the scrubby zoom. Select the red eye tool hidden under the healing brush tool. So we've been using these tools previously. We're going to use the red eye tool now. The options bar, pupil size, set that to 50. Change the darken amount to 74%. Enter. Click on the red area in the girl's left eye. So I'm just going to give it a click. Click on the right eye. All right. Better than before. Go ahead and click on File, Save to save your progress. And let's continue. Now we're going to reduce the noise. So in photography, depending on the lighting situation or depending on the photographer's taste, you will have some level of noise. It's going to be sort of like the static in a photograph. And again, this varies in lighting, varies in your camera sensor, the type of camera that you're using. So there are two types of image noise: luminance noise, which is a grayscale data that makes an image look grainy or patchy, and color noise, which appears as colored artifacts in an image. The reduced noise filter can address both types of noise in individual color channels while preserving edge detail, and can also correct JPEG compression artifacts. So let's continue on to page 154. Let's zoom into the girl's face once more. The book says about 300%. So I'm almost there. All right. Down here at the bottom, if you can see my mouse, I went ahead and typed 300 there. So let's go to filter for step 2, noise, and reduce noise. And let's input the following values. Strength is 8. Preserve details to 80%. And reduce color noise. Oh, I'm sorry. Decrease preserve details to 30%. Reduce color noise to 80%. Sharpen details to 30%. All right. And yes, we are not working with a JPEG artifact or with a JPEG file, so we will not have JPEG artifacts. Again, this happens when there's compression in a JPEG file, but again, in this case, it's a different file type. All right. Step 4, drag the position of the face in the preview area. Click and hold the mouse button down in the preview area to see the before image and release to see the corrected detail. So that's pretty cool from before and after. You can see some color noise before, but now it's improved. Moving on down, click OK. And let's save our file once more. Again, in Photoshop, it's a great habit to be saving your progress as you move on. This will conclude 05C. So you're going to turn this into Schoology.